investment.
This particular book. What's in this book?
Who wrote this book?
So it's Obindako, one of my. He's my mentor, and I listen to him every day, at least 1 hour.
Amazing.
What do I post on my WhatsApp?
I do watch your stats.
So what do I post?
Your business in the WhatsApp.
Business first. Use your social media too. Business. Financial education, mindset, personal development, entrepreneurship, business, building a team. So these are the things that you have to be personally developing yourself each and every day. Dangote today, I won't ask Dangote for a dime.
Are you sure? If our people, they will come for you.
I won't ask Dangote for a dime.
So let's say
I'll ask for maybe.
Let me put this: $1 million and Dangote. Have a lunch with Dangote to discuss about bigger ideas and $1 million. Now, as your current state, which one will you go for? Will you go for $1 million or have a time with Dangote?
Okay, I won't go for the $1 million. Clearly, I won't go for the $1 million.
All right, so welcome, lovely people. My name is Nancy John Tete, aka the Village Boy, and this is Village Boy YouTube channel. Thank you so much for making time 24/7 by watching our videos, our content. I believe it's giving you the value that you are looking for, and so you may consider subscribing and sharing the channel to your friends, your network, and let's move on this journey together. Today, I'm here with this resource person. It's the person of Eric Wiafi, the CEO for Tech for Everyone, and it's actually good, yeah. And so we are here to talk about personal and professional development. You'll be educating us on some of the things that we have to know about personal and professional development. Eric, you're welcome.
Thank you, bro, for this opportunity once again.
Definitely.
Sure.
Okay, so now for you are always here on this platform. I believe my audience, they know you. But then for formality or for for formality's sake, you can introduce yourself, then we progress.
Okay, so first of all, thank you very much for your audience, or for also making time to meet us, and always trying to learn something, and we also trying to share the little bits that we know. So I'm Kwabena Wiafe.
Okay.
Currently the CEO of Tech for Everyone. And I'm also a final year student reading information technology at University of Cape Coast. Oh,
amazing. I love that. Final year student, then your project work is waiting for you.
Exactly. But we'll go finish them.
Definitely. Eric, today we want to talk about personal to professional development. And someone may ask, me myself, well, I don't know. So you are here to educate us on these two very important items here. So first of all, what is personal development?
Okay, so personal development is more like what you learn personally, right? So one thing that I realized that we have to learn a lot to be successful in life.
Okay.
And we have been taught that when you go to school, after getting a degree or master or PhD, that content that you learned is enough for you to be successful. I can testify that that content is only 10% for you of the information that you need to be successful.
It's only 10%. It's only 10%. For let's say you come to the university, the whole 4 years, it only contributes 10%
to your
out
success.
Of the 100%.
Exactly. So ask yourself, how can you get the 90%?
Okay, that's
where the personal development comes in.
Okay.
So personal development, that's why we are saying personal. It's not taught in school. You have to learn it yourself. You have to personally educate yourself. You have to personally and consistently educate yourself. So personal development is more like, how are you improving every day? I know some people will just complete school and they think they are enough.
Or it is what the kind of knowledge they've gained, it's okay for them to strive in this
But
world.
Trust me, that's not the case.
Really?
So this is why personal development is a key for success.
Wow.
And most rich people, they learn consistently, they buy books, they personally invest in themselves. So one man said that the best investment is the investment in yourself. So after school, that's where life starts. So how are you going to invest yourself in yourself after school? Because as I said, 10% is only
10% is given.
And I would tell you that school. Some people be like, I couldn't go to school. As you are a student, that's where I'm talking from. Someone be like, I couldn't go to school. But I'm telling you that 10% of your success is from the academic background. So you have no excuse.
So regardless whether you have a formal education or you don't have, you still have the opportunity to, personally develop yourself.
Exactly.
But someone who also asks, in what way you can do that? In what way can you actually develop yourself? In what way? Like, how are you going to go about it?
Okay, so it comprises a lot. So first of all, you have to be someone who reads.
Who reads
books? It's not read.
So is it reading? Is it about reading?
So that's why it has a lot. So I'm touching on the components.
Okay.
Right. So reading, some people read for exams. We have students, they read purposely for, if you see them reading something, they are reading for exams.
Okay.
But you remember that I told you that the academics contributes only 10%.
Yeah.
So instead of you reading for exams, which is not bad, you have to read for life.
Read for life,
not for exams.
Not for exams.
So most of the time, read the school book, long people or the students. When you see us reading, we are reading for.
But that is what is much appreciated in society.
Sure,
right?
but that's not enough. That's the go and okay, I won't say this, but that's not enough because tell me, you are being in school.
Yeah.
Some of the vital information that you need to be successful. It's not in the school. Some of them is financial education. Who told you how to? Which lecturer taught you financial education? So let me tell you.
Nobody even talked about it.
But why are you going to school?
We're going to school to come back, work, make money, and we are not being taught how to go about things.
Sure. So these are some of the critical things. So financial education is one aspect of it.
Of helping you to improve yourself.
But the school is not in. So the school is designed for you to just become an employee. Sorry. So if you fixated yourself on the 4 year or that 4 year in school and you don't develop yourself consistently, you'll be outspoken, but your result shows. We have some big people, they didn't go to school much, but they were on the streets. Let me tell you, nowadays, money have left the office and is now on the streets.
How possible?
Sure.
People are making a lot of money in the offices, and now you are telling me it's on the street. What actually informed you about that? This is like that kind of information.
Okay.
Why money on the street?
Okay, sure. So let me break it down for our viewers. Someone didn't go to school, right? So he thought that he didn't go to school, so he can start something like Chufi or this the Muslim that mostly sell on kebab and those stuff. And someone will be like, okay, I'm done with my degree. Maybe I did business administration. That person is probably looking for a job.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Ghana recent times, you can get a job, but that one cries, it's very hard. When you get a job, at the first month or first 2 months, you are not going to be paid more than 3,000 Ghana cedis. You know that?
Yeah.
But that Chinchinga boy who didn't go to school, that he thought like, go and check every day the profit that he's making. Maybe they won't put pen on it and calculate. But if you keep track of the profit that person making, not mention if the person is very wise enough or business wise enough to open branches
to get more stream of income.
So before someone who is in the office, one thing about the office people, like we the book people, one thing that we haven't realized that before you can make a lot of money, you have to some have to steal.
Some have to steal.
So maybe they will add zero. That's something that which is not ethical.
Yeah, it's
one
not,
day so what I'm trying to say is that one guy said that one of my mentors said that working for someone or working for as a servant, a civil servant, is for you to serve your country, but your financial freedom is dependent on you. So the advisable thing is that regardless of the job that you do, if you're a teacher, you're a nurse, you have to invest that money. The money that comes to you is a seed.
Okay.
It's not the money that you used to build. So many people have made mistakes.
So I would say that all these things, these ideas, before they will come out, it means that you've invested in yourself, like personal development.
Exactly.
Because without that, I don't think the school knowledge you gain can actually put you at that very edge like that. So
sure.
I think personal development also it's doing the job. I don't know if you agree with what I'm saying.
You know, personal development. You know, just let me tell you one thing. When you come to school as an IT student, when you come to school, when you are doing your graduation, your matriculation, things are changing very fast. So maybe apps or some of the things that were working like, or you learned that time.
Yeah.
Before you graduate, all these apps, all these softwares is almost outdated. I mean, there have been different software, there have been AI and other stuff. So if you don't personally develop yourself, you can't catch up.
There's no way you can catch up with.
You get that point. So personal development is something that you must do frequently. You have to read frequently. You have to be searching for information, and that it shouldn't be reading even the people that you work with.
Okay, so your circle, your inner circle.
So let me tell you some of the things that you do, you become successful. Financial education, you have to read books. You want to get money. Take your life. Maybe from your childhood or when you get to 20 to by this time. How many books have you read about money?
But let me put this thing across. Sure. You know, in a Ghanaian society, many see reading books is like you are playing. Now we have riches, like we have some wealthy people in Ghana who have not even been to school, have not even, like, for them it is assumed that those people don't read books, right? And they are still making a lot of money. So if you are telling the person to go and read books while he's hungry, while he's looking for money, then it means that, like, you are not making sense to the person. I don't know if you are getting that.
Yes,
so why are you saying that reading books will improve your knowledge and make more money instead of getting the real thing to do to make that money?
Okay, you know, that's why I say people have gained skills. So plenty of people have gained skills, and they have shared these skills in the books. Look at some books like Read That Poor Dad. This book, Self-Investment. This particular book. What's in this book?
Who wrote this book?
So it's Obindako, one of mine. Obindako. He's my mentor, and I listen to him every day, at least 1 hour.
Amazing. So, every day.
So let's look at, and he shares almost everything about life. Financial education, mindset, personal development, entrepreneurship, business, building a team. So these are the things that you have to be personally developing yourself each and every day.
Okay, that is
so
amazing.
Answering the question that someone wants something physical, you know, before you can be good at anything, you have to have the knowledge. So first, it starts with the knowledge.
Okay.
And on that knowledge, you build the skills.
Okay.
Right?
So the knowledge you gain, you're able to build the skill.
Okay.
And
so you came to school. You said that we taught you multimedia. So that was the knowledge that was given in school.
Yeah.
And but on that knowledge, you build a skill of video editing, photography. So knowledge in the book will help you build a skill. Maybe you don't know about finance, you don't know how to keep your money. You read a book. This person will tell you how he was able to keep his money. You have gained that knowledge, and now you are going to put in practice.
So that is the benefit of reading books. Amazing.
People have shared ideas.
Amazing. Now let's go fast to professional development. You know, are they, you know, are they the same, professional development and personal development?
Good. They are not the same. So professional development, you can meet someone, you'll be like, I'm a doctor. You meet someone, I'm an engineer. You meet someone, I'm a nurse.
Okay.
So professional development is more like something, most of the time, that's what school give you.
Okay.
They you know, you see someone doing it, you know that this person, you become maybe a software engineer or something like that. You see someone, but one thing is, some people confuse
personal development and professional
they
together.
But this is it's wrong. But one thing is, me myself, though I don't want to be fixated that this is what I want to do, because I know that maybe being a software engineer alone can't help me to make the money that I want to make.
Okay.
So I want to be maybe a retailer. I want to be a content creator. I also want to be in the IT, building maybe something e-commerce and other stuff.
Okay.
So one thing is, professional development is more like you are doing it for a part, and that's what school give you.
Okay.
So when someone is done with maybe 6 years doctorate, or quite a doctor.
Oh yeah.
But tell me, how many business people or successful people that have a profession?
You know, it's then maybe cut across like that kind of thing.
So
like
they
have
invest
it in a different streams.
They invest. So one thing is, school. One thing that school doesn't help is that school teach you that you are becoming a doctor, and this is what you have to do for your whole life until you go on retirement.
Okay.
But with personal development, you will learn skills. You will invest that seed. So the money that comes to you, the salary, is a seed that you have to plant. You don't have to eat it.
It's
but most of it you have to plant so that it will bear fruit, get to another seed. So I read one book. I think this book, The Rule of Wealth.
Okay.
And the guy said something. He said, a rich person. Listen to this. A rich person is someone who invests money, right? And after investing the money, the interest that comes, he also invests that money, and that interest that comes, that's when he enjoys that money.
So it's not the first interest that comes that he's going to take it, but he would rather go back invest
so you see, he's enjoying the second interest,
not the first one.
So imagine this person can go broke.
Exactly.
So if you get money and you spend that money, that means you are eating your seed. Or okrenina man bro bia a betin ba kwa obi beto to ne de obi de every year so every keeping it, they know I could be
get more
of it. And this is how it works. Unya bebre na unya bi masen bia mo se ebidu baby no, and that's how money is made. Ebidu baby no ebi anti obi wa say ebi a start ejuma ye ma ebi a 5,000 ebi a who save 1,000 every month. We be the back of Sidai, we the back of the car.
Yeah,
they are all liabilities. Obi nso beka se debi ejuma mi ye ma me start mo business. Me fi bi nkoye fo ha me fi bi he is sowing that seed that comes in. It was a tiny pakono. If the person maybe one day they say that you are fired, you'll be laughing.
Yeah, because you have your background,
financial
everything
freedom.
like financial
and no
freedom.
one is free until the person is financially free.
No one is free until the person is financially free.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for that submission. Yeah, it's a bitter truth. But then I want us to make it more practical. You know, as you, a student, the final year student, I've been seeing you with so many kinds of, businesses. You've been trying to do stuff to ensure that everything is working well with you. So, those businesses you've been doing, did you gain it from the personal development and professional development that, did you gain it from that?
Sure. So, okay.
How are you able to blend with your academics to be able to do all these things? Because at UCC here, the schedule, the work is tough here, and you have to be very, very aggressive with the academic work. If not, you'll be fall behind. So
okay.
how are you blending it?
Okay, so I think one thing that really helped me is that when I completed SHS, I worked at a cafe for I think 1.5 years.
Okay.
And that's when I found the internet with a lot of knowledge. So I started reading books. For me, I don't really like, recently that I started reading, but I don't really like the reading. So I listen to audiobooks. So I almost have audiobooks, about 100 audiobooks. And some of them I've listened to them over and over again. Some of them 10 times and other stuff.
Okay.
And, I have built that mindset that I'm not that type of person that when I'm done with school, I'm going to rely on the government for job. And I realized that this thing really worries me, that look at the university that we have in Ghana. Even look at the courses that we are doing. And these people are coming outside. I tell you that the government can only every year the government, if we are 100% graduating, the government can only employ 10%. I don't know why people try to lie to people that if you have a CV and this thing is correct, then you are going to get a job. Some of them will get a job 10%, but that 90%,
it will still be.
You have to do something for yourself. So realizing that, then I realized that then campus, you have a lot of students, a lot of opportunities. And the first business that I started I started selling tables, and that one a friend bought it, and I wanted to buy some. And we have internet, we have WhatsApp. What do you use your WhatsApp for? And people use to post memes. I don't use mine for memes. I don't know. You have been watching my stuff. What do I post on my WhatsApp?
I do watch your stuff.
So what do I post?
Your business on the WhatsApp.
Business first. Use your social media too. Business. One thing I realized that so many people memes. Someone watch me. Okay, so I post memes. You watch, you laugh. That's all. I post
entertaining people and not getting any value out of it.
I post business. You ask me how much I sell, and most I would say that 90% of the stuff that I sell, I don't go door to door. Sometimes I do, but most of them, 90% of them, people buy it from my stats.
They only watch your stats. You are making money.
Sure.
While WhatsApp is not paying anybody.
Making money. And one thing is, it's better to be rich than to look rich.
It's better to be rich than to look rich.
Some people want to look rich, but deep down they are not rich. So someone will be like, Eric, why? Like, that kind of, I always see every money comes to me, it's like a seed.
So you treat it with care.
I have to plant it. So even when you say, I see this shoe, it's nice, I can buy it. It's not like I can buy it, but I won't buy.
Obey that. So far as you are mentee to obey that, exactly. You have to be.
So let me also talk about how maintaining my, this business thing. I prioritize it more than my academics. I would say it here. Because
but someone will also say that probably you are not doing well in academics. So that's what the person will say. But at the end of the day,
it's up to me.
At the end of the day, we shall see the one who is doing the right thing.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean, listen, and my audience, listen to me very carefully.
Sure.
He says that he prioritizes his business to your academics, right? More than your academics, sure. Right? But that doesn't mean you to go and prioritize your.
That's me personal
to him.
Sure.
All right, because he know himself. All right, so get to know yourself first and what you want to achieve. Okay, so you can continue with what you're saying.
So why am I saying that? Just because this is what I want to do. I don't want to. If I work for someone for maybe I don't think I will work for someone more than maybe 8 years. This is what I want to do. So when I'm done with school, I'm not going to write any CV and other stuff.
It will look nice.
So I'm
don't stress yourself. And
so maybe someone that is trying to make all the grades and go out, get big company to work for. I'll advise you to get
but someone also asks, not everyone can go into entrepreneurship. So okay. I think definitely.
Did you bath every day?
Yeah, I do bath.
Okay, so do entrepreneurship.
So yeah, everyone
exactly
can become an entrepreneur.
Before you be financially free, you can't depend on a salary. Take it from me. If you want to be born rich forever, that's fine. Depend on one salary. But before you be financially free, you have to invest that salary that comes to you. Invest in different.
So it's
assets.
Like identifying problems
and solving them. Yeah, exactly.
By
when I look around, you have to train your mind. When I started listening to this man, I started seeing. He wrote one book called African Advantage. When I read, that's the first book of his that I read. I bought all his book. Then whenever I move around, I see opportunities. You can train the brain to be very negative to the extent that you won't see any opportunities.
Even when you're walking and you see it, your eyes will.
And I want to also debunk the idea that you need money to start business.
You need money to start business.
You don't need money to start business.
They're not in the midst of the area boys. Don't go and say.
yeah. You can say
maybe those who have really invested.
Okay, so let me give you an example. Village boy, your mom sells laptop, right?
Yeah.
And I tell your mom that okay, village boy, get the pictures of your mom's laptop, right? You get me the pictures. Your mom sell it at 500 cedis. I'm selling it at 700 cedis. Someone gave me 600 cedis. I take it. I have 100 cedi profit.
Yeah.
I can do this for a number of time, and that's where I'll get my capital. Did I use money to get that?
You didn't.
So that's it. If you
But
think, if you think this
the
way,
youth of Africa, or in Ghana specifically, they always think that you need to have the physical cash to start something.
then you wait forever.
Because I'm sure that people, investors, would want to see that you are doing something with yourself before they are, they will find it very like something that is good for them to invest in. And this time around too, because of technology, we are in a digital space. You can do so many things, like you said. So I think it all boils down to the fact that you have to invest in yourself develop yourself and professionally, and at the end of the day, you'll be able to, figure out all these kind of opportunities that we're talking about here.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and one thing too I would want to highlight is time management. Your ability to manage your time is key, because as a saying goes, time is money.
Sure.
But how do you manage your time? Practically, we don't want to be saying things here which are theoretical, but we want it to be practical. How do you manage your time?
Okay, so if you give me 6 hours to cut this tree down, right? I'll use 4 hours to sharpen my cutlass, right?
Yeah.
Or I'll even use, I said 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
I'll even use 5 hours to sharpen my cutlass.
Okay.
And that 1 hour I'll use to cut the tree.
What does that mean?
So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that every day I learn something. I watch a video. I'm not watching all these
learning, watching a video on that is like, it applies or implies that you are sharpening yourself, cutlass or something like that. Okay.
You have to learn till you die. It's not you are not playing here. You have to learn. This thing comes. What do you know about this? What do you know about? You have to be constantly investing in yourself.
Okay.
So that way, when the reason why people are poor, if you are poor, automatically you don't know how money works.
Yeah.
So how can you personally do yourself? You have to go and read book about money. You have to study people. It's very fascinating that people don't even go to the rich people to go and ask them how they can make money. They only ask for the money.
They only ask for the money. So it's like, I think I interviewed one guy and said Sarkodie he composed some song, and one of the lines he used was, "We rather cherish the money, but not what is making the money."
If I meet Dangote today, I won't ask Dangote for a dime.
Are you sure? If our people, they will come for you.
I won't ask Dangote for a dime.
So let's say
I'll ask for maybe.
Let me put this: $1 million and Dangote, have a lunch with Dangote to discuss about bigger ideas, and $1 million. Now, as your current state, which one will you go for? Would you go for $1 million or have a time with Dangote?
Okay, I won't go for the $1 million. Clearly, I won't go for the $1 million. But what I'll do, it depends on how available Dangote will be for me.
Okay.
Maybe I can get something out from him, but not the money. He can mentor me. He can give me opportunity in the network.
Okay.
He can include me in his mentorship program. I think that I can acquire skills and make billions out of it.
Wow.
Right. So I want to also touch the
time management.
The time management. One thing is, I have my priorities, right? So I set my priorities, as I said, the business and the academics.
Yeah.
I balance them, right? So this is what I do when I wake up. Most of the time, the classes that I have, I make time for them. Most of the time, when we are having, I don't learn much. So when my friends
you are a student.
No. When my friends are having group studies, that's where I go and I ask a lot of questions, and that
will be the end.
Sure. And then the business to someone will call me, I'll do delivery on campus. You see me working from here, now home food through, then now So that's how I just do it equally. I don't normally.
So it's like you are. Okay, so let's say you've been given the whole day, how do you apportion each of the time to the things that you have to do within a particular day? We just, we want to have a feel of how you go about things practically.
Sure. Yeah. So as I said, for me, I don't have a system that I follow.
Okay.
So maybe today I have 2 classes. I know that I have 2 classes, right? So I'll prepare for. I won't even prepare. I'll just go for the class. I guess I'm notes racing down. When I'm coming with a bag. Some people have ordered some products. I came with a bag. So after the class, I'll call them. Where are you? Then I'll go and deliver it. So it's more like I just do the work. I just do the work. I also engage myself in a lot of extracurricular activities. So I make time for them. I just feel like where there is a way, there is a will.
Wow, amazing. I think
that is where there is a will, there is a way, rather. Where there is a will, there is a way.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do, you can do.
Okay, we are about wrapping up because we've been talking for a while now.
Exactly.
We talked about the personal development and professional development. We looked at how you can go about things to improve and upskill. All right, so the first thing I think he mentioned is the fact that you must be reading. Reading is where you gain your knowledge, and with that knowledge you can apply, you can get those ideas to solve problems and make the money. And again, you must invest the money you get, because that's the seed, so that you plant it and it germinates, bear fruit, and you are going to get a lot of income or interest out of it. So I think today we are blessed.
The people that you work with,
your inner circle too should be positive people that you're moving with, because they actually have directly or indirectly influence on you. So you need to be very careful. And with your professional development, he talked about it and we all enjoyed it, right? What one thing you mentioned, that is to ensure that you read the same thing.
Sure. So the professional is more like it's like direct. That one,
specializing in something.
School will give you that, so you become a doctor, you become a computer scientist,
so
it's more like when you go to school, you get that professional development. But for personal development, you have to do it yourself.
That is why it is called personal development. Eric, do you have any final words? Then we wrap up. Another time, I think we'll have a very extensive talk like this on other topics. Yeah,
sure. So one thing I'll say to everyone is that when you are done with school, right, don't think that because I did nurse, that's what I'm going to do in my life. Your nurse pay or nursing pay won't be much, but you can say some. And as I said, the salary is a seed. You go and plant it. There will be some, whatever you do, there will be some challenges.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's where you have to always sharpen your mind,
your mental.
Your mind. So you can be a nurse, but also sell yogurts. Be a nurse. I know one nurse.
We'll talk about it because there are some very demanding.
I know one nurse. It's called Josephine. I found her on Obindako page. He's a nurse. Obi eton yogurt. That's why I said the job that you get now, that one you are using it to help the country. That will make you financially free. So that small money that you get now, you have to invest it. And if you do this for a longer time, you come and thank me later.
Amazing, Eric. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it because I've really learned something today, and it's going to help me. All right. But I also recommend to you that you must read 24/7, so that at the end of the day, that is where the ideas come from. As a content creator, you have to think a lot before you are able to come up with something compelling and very entertaining. So read more, have good friends, and have friends that will hold you accountable.
Lastly, some people don't like reading, as I said initially. So you can also invest in audio books and video, right? So it's not always about reading, but you can also watch some audiobooks. We have plenty of audiobooks. You go these big books, you search for them, then you add your audiobooks, you get audiobooks, learn from it. Thank you.
You learn from it. Thank you too. Thank you so much. Okay, so another time we'll meet again, and subscribe to the channel, share our contents. I'll see you. Peace out.
Bye.